Ah, yes. Greetings, and welcome to the Witcher 3 Wild of the Hunt. Wild Hunt game review. This really very strange, odd feeling. I had as it was, I fell asleep instantaneously for about 30 minutes and I was awoken with a very intense bone pain in my feet. It was terrifying. It did not last for long, thankfully. I had to walk around the house. I went to take a nap, very brief nap in 14:55, and when I woke up, it suddenly started to pulse in my bone, and it was 15:30. But I feel more tired than usual, as if I've fallen asleep and then I was awoken 15 minutes later on. Damn, and I didn't want it. I wanted to avoid it, but I couldn't. The fatigue was stronger, and inevitably I have fallen. But this was less than 30 minutes, but still nevertheless enough to mess you, enough to warp your mind up that this sleeping for me in the afternoon is no way to go. Only in the most special circumstances when fatigue is so great that I must, but damn, it seems a bit messed
As the Emperor's spies told him,
I have about less than 2 hours for waiting for a server to come on, so the patch starts. Sticking to progress and finish at least one main quest, the Novigrad. I came to visit Triss, but not yet. You can exhaust certain dialogue, but won't be enough. I'm required to go further, and wait a minute, can't even recall it precisely what must be done. I know I'm logged off in her. It's not her house. It's owned by landlord lady. She's hiding from witch hunters and King Radovidani. I believe I should stay in Novigrad, complete Ciri story and Surfer Ciri in Novigrad before proceeding to Skellige. Destination Skellige is at level 16. Although I started already at level 14, I need to conclude and explore Novigrad before setting scale to Skellige. Scaling speed. There's regular gear, there's a gear that can be crafted for a true master. Such crafts are rare and difficult to find. One resides somewhere in Velen, whether it's to say to live in Novigrad. Eavesdropping in a conversation can sometimes provide an information about new quests. Yeah. Well, now, certain abilities can change how your signs function. Yes. The Pyres of Novigrad must find someone. There will be a lot, then the party, then find this Dijkstra later on. But it is... Find a dreamer. Yeah, we have to find Celine Tilly, whatever. I went to see Triss first, but it is rather pointless to find her at the moment because you cannot do much. No. Dear God, I'm not logged in her because it's not here.
economically.
Dear me, I made a mistake. I was certain I logged in Triss' house, but I'm in the abandoned house.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it.
That's godly.
Please.
Talk, sir. Huh?
Wake up. It's just a dream. Alright. Time to check the attic.
No.
Go away. Leave it.
Hot toast, hot toast.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Blood and smell.
Stop. Go away. Leave it. Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
White wolf, white wolf. There is a huge amount, and my weapons are severely outdated. 60-74. Change to poison but Tir Tochla blade. Sign intensity. I love it. Change to stun plus armor piercing and no attack power. Adrenaline point. Chance to stun again. Low sign intensity. But I don't have Wither. I don't have silver sword. Yeah, this is a relic, but 50 critical hit. That's great, but my silver swords are rather outdated. Still should be provided sufficient. I'm using. I have not changed my medium armor at all. Freya's warrior armor. These are lesser glyph of Gwen. But I believe I will have a better stable. Mastercraft's stable. And that's fine. Let us see what can I character 2 points available. There is a new mutagen point. I rather go with sign intensity. The next one is level 10. I'll focus on magic. Purely magic. Yeah. I could replace strong back with the another, maybe puppets, or can go with Odd Sweat, and I usually don't use Odd. It's good for crowd control. It's great for crowd control. Odd Sweat, but better do something else, maybe. Fan of Potion. Mutagens are not needed at the moment, but let us keep it for now as it is. Or I can go with a random accessory. Your current stamina size can be cast using adrenaline points. Cast skill techniques, metabolic control. Metabolic control. That one is good to have extra resistance, tolerance to toxicity, I'd say, not resistance. The warrior's a leather jacket. It's also absolutely the same. Oh, not again. It's absolutely the same. Good, letter. There is nothing here. I would rather go with this glare. Still a sword. Oh, well, that's good. That's great sword. I only need. Is that a silver ingot or it's a silver ingot? Yeah. I wouldn't say necessarily it is. It is 0%. No. Seems effective. That seems effective. Trousers. Yes, indeed. Tracker trousers. Hunting gauntlets, blunt. Dark iron ingot. Dark iron plate. But of course, you cannot simply craft it. It's not Corinne Tilly. is my type of I wouldn't say she's my favorite. Bruce is one of the crows. So far I've unlocked the current characters. As for the characters I did not know from before, Reeves is the youngest. He was who for Whispers was the most changed. Cyrilla, Fiona, Ellen, Rhiannon. Yennefer made it clear. Reporter city pro-truth in the city of Geralt learned the truth spirit. Lucky to escape these three powerful beings in life. In Ciri battle, able to hold her own, the most anyone was able to escape alive intact. The Feller is mad, he went in mad. Yet after Geralt, who knows what had become of the old Seven-Heads Baron and Rage Man, the mysterious self, the ghost in the tree, it would not Tamara Stranger, the Bloody Baron, despite he one time had hanged himself. Kara met Johnny Imrald, a general, powerful reporter countless battles. Conspiracy. Evident. There is one. Capella. Chancellor Curtis in a fire. Come on, you're kidding me, okay. When I sleep in the afternoon, it messes my pressure a bit and the muscles and everything.
The next room's blocked.
Because sleep literally is almost it is basically everything. And when you mess your mind, it directly controls your body or you physically. If something messes you mentally, it directly your chemistry, your body is affected. So, and since you recover, you are recovering with your sleep. If you mess up the schedule, if you mess up the balance, if it's broken a bit, then you can go against it. Believe me. No. Temporarily, perhaps, but that would be. Now, I'm not a fan of burglary in the game, or well, yes, I was a massive fan, droning of a crib. That's I loved stealth games, and I still do, but I'm not that I want to see you outside or sneak all the time.
If I laid a doll in it.
Not that I have not so much patience and intrigue as I did before. It is very advisable to loot everything you can. No matter it is a shack, you can find very incredibly useful items in the barrel in the shack. It is fascinating, to be honest. You can find a diamond dust in the barrel. It's crazy. Does not make any sense, but yet there it is. Or if you play on the, that's one more thing I want to mention, if you play on the very high difficulty, maximum difficulty, looting everything is almost essential in the start. Using Quen is a must-have, unless you are incredibly focused and skilled to that level that you can dodge every single attack. You have reached absolute mastery in combat, you know everything. Or using your crossbow, it can take a lot of time. Then hit and run tactics is usually what most players do. But no matter where you are in the start, go to every village, every notable point, and simply loot whatever you can. It will be of a great use. Corinne Tilly, look at those. If there is any game that made women not only aesthetically, but overall it is. I can't believe I have a full fetish, of course. But look at those toes. It's great care for toes as well. They are not plastered or modeled as in other games. They pay attention to every single detail. And if you, next time when you take a look at a female face, they have patches, they have bites. Their face is not perfectly clean unless you take a look at some specific else. They have flaws. They are very incredibly alluring and beautiful, but still they are far from perfect. Now we'll put the doll into the crib. Let's not put it more light. Put the doll into the crib. The doll should be outside. Where's it outside? No, the doll should be. Put the doll into the crib. The doll. Oh, see, you need to lift the cursor, whatever is holding her. Something must be done, otherwise she's stuck. Godling will maybe block us. Now we won't be able to exit. Find a way other than the slam door. There is an exit. Doll.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh, joy. A riddle. Guess I should find an oven.
That's below. But first I have to... we have to go below. Corinne Tilly, look at those. Oh. Corinne toes. Oh. Scooby-Doo. You have to go down there below. Should be... No, that's outside. And I need to find the bait down. Yeah, wire. Wire is used. Ah, yes, I wanted to check alchemy to see if I can do werewolf decoction. Evil self first touches destination Skellige characters. Bestiary. Botchlings are. I think you only fight one botchling in the entire game. It's one of the most unpleasant experiences. Gargoyles, golems, gargoyles are incredibly potent. Your Quen is a must-have against these creatures. And they got workers, Oriole. Yes, golden Oriole, you get immunity to poison for brief duration. Drowners, foglets are terrible. Ghouls, rock fiends, cursed rigs, water hags, Northern Wind, necrophage or Quen, Igni. Folks say water hags are drowned as wise. If that be true, think no wonder why they're such ordinary bitches. They are not to be underestimated. But I wonder why are Nakers considered to be ogres. Ogres usually are very powerful giants or very large creatures, but they are listed to ogres. They should be rather considered, huh? Yeah. But they are a rare breed of Naker. Focus. Relics, fiends. Ooh. Fiends are monsters, relics, godlings, crones, vulnerable against relics or Quen. What are they? The isolated corners, and there's still night raids, noon raids, plague maidens. Plague maidens. And plague ravagers, that relic spectre oil year them. So one can assume the many traits can pose a great danger. Yeah, probably because vampires. For now, Ekimara, there are many sorts of these, but I done separate video with account. There's also inventory. Just a second, I have to check upon if I'm checking about the other game, if I can start the update. It seemed I can't yet. This is start of the. I'm checking if the self update if you can start. Not yet. Not yet self updating. I'll check again in 1 hour. I'm not going to let the lava set to be interrupted again. Does not matter. I would rather not. Character. Dear God. Points available to. Okay, I believe it as it is. The next, I believe that they're already 30. This is probably planned the maximum level and the required I call desirable level, a recommended level and intended level for main game back then was 29-30. That was the last one. They had not included Heart of Stone or with Blood and Wine. It was added to 50. Then later on you could go up to 100. There's no level. There's no ultimate level. But I'd say level 30 to 50, 49 maximum. Anything goes, you are crazily overpowered. If you add mutagens, mutations can further amp up your character to the point that you will become hyper. You will even become a greater mutant, greater witcher. There are several incredibly powerful abilities. They are regarded to combat alchemy, there's one in general. Or yeah, but and a stranger against the drawing alone. We gotta go down. Let's see what can we do. Open up. Gotta go there. We need to examine. After we deal with Corinne Tilly, we'll got to go to the inn, and then it will be very interesting. Actually, Bertel. Or in. Boo. Again, Goldling. Then you can ask about. Did I scare you? Goldlings are incredibly intelligent and sharp.
Tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me?
Later on, even if you complete the game, you can.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep. And
Make
I
them
sent her
they
some horrible
work.
dreams. Or not
They
her wake neither.
they live together.
Do that,
It's possible.
Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is,
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake.
Little Sarah
Little
wants to
Sarah
play.
wants.
I know what you are.
you're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and that
And how'd you know I'm a godling?
Next one.
if it looks like one and acts like one,
Trust me.
you give the dreamer nightmares and won't.
I'm not tormenting anyone. Fairy dreams are great. What I love is when it's big.
I don't know what is about if I can decide about
Why
an
do you live in a
intertwinement
haunted house?
between his fate, or I must let him go.
The house St. Ords, bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't!
Guess I have to throw you out.
See, now I want to do this the nice way, but you just won't let me.
What'll you do to me, eh? Eh?
Burdock, godlings hate the scent. How would you like a...
You're stupid. You're stupid and a pig.
Get some burdock. Yeah, I gotta do this in my way. Seems you gotta go.
The second sword.
Well, where is it? It's outside of the city. Some of the houses. These houses up there are. Unbelievable. It's herbalism.
Look at that, just
Oh, would you look at that? Golden Consort. That's why you should. See, amethyst dust is worth about 300 crowns if you buy it. emerald dust even more. And that's found in the local shack peasantry. Imagine. Even finding one water can save you. Scrub the greasings from dog's ear, soak in the cotton twine, place it in the new lamp of greenish hue and set them betwixt an eager crowd. For so shall they swear that a dog said they behold, and this shall be not sorcery, but good betidings. For the prince of Elander's nuptials, a potted man with a miniature cutlass behind himself is not high. When guests partook of the princely banquet, 2 sons. Ah, that is probably added with the extent. Gossip, girls of the north, Oxenford. Oxenford, a gem snuggling into the bottom of the Pontar to the east of Novigrad, a cradle erected upon Redanian soil, nurturing the greatest minds not only of the kingdom but all of the north. To Walker's hallowed academy holds involved on a journey to learning from the finest scholars, points of philosophy to the grandest strokes of art. Repeatedly either side, and you will spy pilgrimage of learning students in the Oxford streets. Jewel is, yeah, Oxenford is very modern. It's even more than Novigrad. And Rockers married to the city constable. As for its architecture, of particular no recently the elven aqueducts clear the city with sewers. They stand as witness to the city in all that their spirits find no other. Yeah, as the only imperial academy of the greatest renown. It's land of, yeah, Carabine, salt, pepper. Go get some girdle. These buildings are strangely shaped, strangely added. They are connected. All of them. Merchant.
They say some witches spy for the black ones.
Gotta visit herbalist. This is. Don't tell me there will be. Talks. You can't watch it. But where is herbalist? How'd you get full attention? Maybe it's another son. Burda. No, it's not. Ah, there we go. Ah, what? Come on.
White one, take a gander over here. Come one, come all.
Bread. Ah! How'd you get it? Maybe the little valley. No, I can't get it. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Maybe it is here. Locked. But I'm running out of my patience. Get some good.
You see what
Running out of my patience. There's nothing here. I was able to enter here originally, but then what? And then what here? Nothing. 4,000. Dear me. Herbalist. Greetings.
A good one to you, young man.
Hard
Eyes on
over
a grey, but by your face and straight back, I know you to be in your youth.
Greetings. What do you sell?
Herbs, young lad, and all sorts gathered near about. You'd be surprised what useful plants grow by the roadside.
Not that surprised, actually.
Monk's Hood, for instance. Lovely blossom. Soothes aches and pains with just a handful, and you could poison a whole family. A very useful plant.
Yeah. What else would you recommend?
Have a look, young man. You seem learned in these matters, so I'll show you my special stock from under the counter.
Let me see what you got. How about around a Gwent? Halfling plays a Gwent. Something is wrong. I don't like the sound, the smell of it. Okay. Say. It's all entered. There was a slight problem actually. Some idiot is burning his herbs. It's not herbs. He's burning the plants and the and the garden below, and the smoke enters. Idiot. Luckily, it's very rare, and I'm allergic to the smell. There is a house about 50 meters below, and the smoke comes easily. So idiot, he's very annoying. He does that every week, but rarely from the particular side, and especially for people that hang in their robe, the smoke will add, and I can already feeling my robe has idiot, and you can do nothing, can't go there, complain, you can't, nothing will be done, nothing, no the authorities, no the law, nothing can be done, it's bullshit. He's super annoying, and that is what irritates me. He has to ruin, has to freaking fool. Stupid idiot. It affects my thyroid gland as well. Freaking idiot. He just ruined it. I just had peered in the window. It doesn't seem to stop any moment. Probably 1 hour. It gets, the smoke will enter the house, or especially the robe, and it's ruined. He should be charged, but nobody else is complaining directly because they know it will be in vain. Let me see what you got.
You just might have the herbs I need.
Stupid idiot. Burdock. Bundle of burdock. And speaking of another, water essence. Very well.
Take care.
Burn burdock in the oven. Such a ironic, isn't it? I need to burn plants, and he's burning plants, and also has to do with burning. Burn burdock in the oven.
It's a red.
Gotta throw him. Gotta throw him down. Fucking shit. Can I get... no. Ah, to burn a burdock in the oven. Let us hope that idiot down there idiot, vandal. God, I hate injustice. He should be charged and sued for ruining and all that. For fuck's sake. The idiot. It seems smoke has been reduced, but he's not done. I saw it. He could last for hours. Stupid fool had to ruin my mid-afternoon. It's the smell. It does not it affects my thyroid gland. And stupid fool. Jesus. But complaining won't help me. Head to hell with him. It can probably last 2 or more hours. At least the patching has begun. Maybe they have a... Let's see if it is return to town online. Following the update shouldn't take too long. Let us see. Thank the Vala. Thank the... apologies, but that idiot had to ruin it. As I saw now, he has more. It seems. Stupid idiot. Stupid idiot. Idiot, idiot, idiot. I want to go down there and tell him a few words, but it will be in vain. None of it. All of it will be in vain. Yeah. There's nothing I can do. Nothing, sadly. Not only me, but no one in the building. The patching 2,253, about 48 remaining. Let's see. The latest news is usually done on Lotra Twitter. He's we're sorry about that. There's a new Harvest Moon festival for 7 minutes. Fuck's sake. Let's use. I have to exit. I'm going to exit and return in several hours. Idiot has ruined